beautifuls and beloveds. Okay, I couldn't find my heart for a second. To finish the story though. Footloose, right? Wasn't that part of the storyline? But they leapt and danced before the Lord. Yeah, well, apparently ballet is not acceptable and pleasing to the Lord, according to some. I disagree wholeheartedly. Yeah. I mean, we didn't do anything inappropriate. We didn't flash anybody. We were completely covered. White Leos, white tights, white this. Beautiful, not too low. Where's that picture? You want to grab that picture? That's a beautiful picture.
Which picture?
That one up there. You can see my shoes too. It's just to show you a nice shoe line too. You know, we were fully covered, very acceptable, modestly dressed, and still, like, you know, I tried. But we still, everybody, we were a hit with the audience. So yeah, different shoes. And these will always be a very favorite pair of mine because I know I pleased the Lord. And we were supposed to get paid for that.
This one?
Yeah. Just bring it into the frame. Okay, so this was what we were wearing. As you can see, it was I think it's called a crew neckline. This is lower than that. And bra, no nippies showing, nothing. See, my shoes. Right there. Beautiful. I had made this for myself because they actually had angel costumes from prior Passion Play productions. That's hard to say. Prior Passion Play productions. And I had to make another one because I would have been the odd man out. So I just made myself another one. It doesn't completely replicate that other designer's design, but I had to do a couple solos, like they flashed back to when Jesus was born, and I had to do a whole bunch of beautiful turns and stuff. So yeah, I can get rid of it, but see, oh, that's what I wanted to show you. See, beautiful little line here, and you can see I tucked in these little puppies, the little strings. So it depends what you want with your performance. I didn't want that scene. The little strings. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, yeah. See what works for the part. But yeah, funny little stories. And I don't think I ever used these again for anything else. So look at how worn they got. I think we had like 12 or 13 performances. It was intense. It was really intense. I'm not complaining. I wanted to do it again, and they're like, no. Like, well, why not? We were a hit. I don't get it. Hip-hop's okay to do at the same place. I have nothing against hip-hop. But apparently ballet that doesn't do any bumping and grinding is a no-no. But the hip-hop was okay to show bumping and grinding, and like in a church. Something's weird here. And we had a multi-ethnic cast. We had me, which was already multi-ethnic. We had all different skin tones. We didn't offend anybody. It's just, wow. That's why I think it might have been something with the corporation who's troubling me that had something to do with it now. Because they actually did, they were the Imagineers for their new building. And I'm like, that's not obvious, is it? Hope that wasn't the reason. We'll find out though. All right, on to the next shoe. So these are Gillies, Gilles. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So these are full sole, and I colored the bottom of mine, but I forgot to do one portion. stupid is what that is. That was me pulling a dumb thing there. That won't show on stage, will it? Okay. So my experience with Irish dance is not as plentiful as with ballet. Ignorant am I of it? No. But I could definitely use more training and more education in it, and you know, maybe I will go back to it, I don't know. So anyway, I was cast twice the same year in an Irish soft shoe, soft sole piece. Think back to river dance. They had, oh, come on, get out. Irish dancing has, these are not the right tap shoes. They're more flat and they're very cloggy-like, but they have what equates to our American jazz tap shoes. But I didn't do that. I did the soft shoe. And apparently I have a knack for this. Let me show you. These are supposed to be so skin tight that they make your feet almost look smaller than what they really are. I do not like having my feet suffocated like that. It really hurts, but these stretch out after time, and yeah, they're nice, but this is what your feet will look like in them. They're kind of cute, kind of sexy, sweet, you know. I say sexy all the time. I don't mean anything by it. But I think, you know, it's a nice little look. I had already known some Scottish, which is not Irish, but it can be confused. And if you're in a predicament when someone says, hey, can you do some Irish dancing for some little event thing, and nobody's going to really split hairs or something, and you know Scottish, you can say, yeah, all right, I do this. Do you mind? There's a difference, you know, dancing with swords, not dancing with swords. The movement, kicking from here. There's a lot. Like I said, my knowledge of it is limited in comparison to modern or contemporary or point or ballet. But I know enough to get by, especially now. But anyway, these are supposed to fit so tight, and you lace them up, which if you've never done this before, please go to a specialist. Go to an Irish supply store. They should know. Or if you're training, they should know. Because look at this double loops here, up, back, and around. And if you don't know what you're doing, and if these don't come pre-laced for you, I was like, what the heck do I do with these? You know, how do you do this? So I learned, but I'm sure since I've forgotten. So once you get them the way you want them, and until you actually learn, and if you're going to keep it up and not just get by for a performance or two, you want to take pictures. Do a video so you can remind yourself. You don't have to be a pest and keep asking, wait, how do I lace these up again? But I find them very sweet. But, you know, like river dance. Think river dance. And, yeah. These threw me off for the longest time because I felt naked because you can feel the air here. See these? These are completely covered. There's different styles. Isn't this amazing? These are not ballet shoes. These are gillies. Completely different. But, you know, these are leather. These are canvas, but they do make leather. See? Look at, just compare the difference. They both have full soles on the bottom. Again, I colored mine black. These just got black from dirty floors. And, yeah. Pretty interesting, huh? Elastic. This is really thick, and I do not like this kind of elastic for me, for my point shoes. This is like silk. It's so soft. It folds with your skin. This is very, look, I'm struggling I'm struggling to squish this down. This is very, very supple. And I like that. I like things just really, really nice. And I used it and I cut them out of the shoe. That's why this is out. But I use this as a, whatchamacallit, a swatch, because it's fairly close to to my skin tone. So I'll take this with me instead of taking my shoes with me, because they kind of smell a little bit when I'm going to buy elastic, going to, you know, either I go to the garment district downtown LA, or I go to an actual dance store of some sort, or a fabric store to get new elastics or new point shoes. Just tips, guys, so you guys can figure it out for yourselves. Next, these are used for lyrical, modern. They're like gloves for the ball of your foot. These I might actually have to put on so you can see what the heck these are. I can see how the heck to put these back on. And there's so many different brands that you can get, and I don't have a favorite. They have contemporary, trendy looking ones, and then they have real professional. These are real professional ones. My God, my toes do not like this right now. Tells you how long it's been since I've had these on. They help you turn, and the elastic can be very irritating. So these are the most comfortable ones I could find. All right, you know what? That actually worked. Ew. Ow. So unsightly. So the idea for these, I'm not going to show you my little knock around short pants. I'm wearing my little polka dot ones. Here, let me just grab the foot. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it. See, that's how these go on. These go on the ball of your foot, and you know, I usually don't wear these for anything. I have because it was part of the class curriculum, or the choreographer wanted it. I never require my dancers to wear these, but many have said, hey, do you mind if I? Not at all. I'm fine with that. It does help you turn, because it's, you know, a nice little surface. I liked these, and as I said, you can get a whole bunch of different brands for many reasons. Because these hugged very nicely and very tightly, which can be a problem, but you gotta, you know, cut your losses and decide what your 80% perfect shoe is. There is no perfect shoe, and this is not really a shoe per se, it's footwear. And, you know, I said, well, I just don't want these turning off my foot, because as you turn here, they can slide the footwear. And then every few minutes, what do you gotta do, adjust it on stage while you're performing? I think not. So that was what I was looking for, somewhat comfort. I had to make sure that my toes weren't gonna be cut off for circulation, because that would be very painful. And then I needed something that came up very close to here, because I get very high up on my arch, on the ball of my foot to create a nice arch. I misspoke, sorry. And the trendy ones, they might stop here with the padding, this part. But as you can see, this comes right up to here, so it allows you to get really, see, look at that, really, really high up there, create that nice profile like that. This is point with the point shoes, you know, like this, but demi point. So, you know, talk to your choreographer. If you are the choreographer, decide what you want your dancers to wear. I don't like wearing anything, if at all possible. My feet need to be free. But God bless the makers of these great footwear, because sometimes you need it. I think that's about it. At least everything that I have. Cool, huh? The odor, not so much. But I think I just need to retire a lot of these things and get new ones. What else do I need to share? I think that's about it with that. You know, just the elastic. This is great elastic too. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a gummy glue like plastic, so it grips so it doesn't shift while it's on your foot. All these things to look at. I think these are like 20-something bucks. They're not cheap. The more high quality that you get, you're gonna pay more money for. So you kind of have to weigh the balance there. What are you using them for? It doesn't matter to you. My things always mattered to me most of the time. But anyway, so I hope that helped a little bit. I hope you got some idea of the different shoes. Now, if you're an experienced dancer, this is probably no news to you. I try to make videos that help everybody. So this video might not help you, but the next one I do may help you. It may not. But, you know, so be it. I share as I feel led. And, how do you store these shoes? After class, it's really important that you take, like I said, if you're doing point, take your toe pads, your spacers out of the shoes. I usually washed them, as you can see, I was not always very disciplined in that because they're filthy, some of them, but wash them, let them air dry on a towel, and let these hang. Tie them here and hang them over the back of your chair. Let them hang and air them out. Otherwise, these have some odor to them, but it would be worse. And then it's like, And then once you do that, this is how I store mine. There's no right or wrong. I would just do this, slip it in like that. Some people just go like this. Some people go like this. Some people go like. There's no right or wrong. You know, it's whatever keeps your shoe the longest. If you don't care, see, this is all I do. And then I take the ribbons and I just wrap them around to keep them paired up together. It's a pain. I've got a lot of shoes, as you can tell. This is not all of them, but the ones that are easily accessed. And that way, you know, you can find them easier. The life of a dancer, at least mine, is just like, I gotta go. You know, I gotta go class. I gotta go teach class. How many shoes do I need? Usually bring my box. Usually people forget their shoes, they break, especially, you know, teaching younger dancers. But anyway, so that's that. And if you have any questions, post them. Do we let people post comments and stuff?
I have to look.
Huh? You have to look? Okay. Well, if you can, guys, just post your comments and somebody will see it at some point a year from now. Just kidding. We'll try to get back to you in a timely manner. The best way to get in touch with us is to call us at the office. Text us probably is even better. If you don't get through, we're still having problems with our communication devices, email, everything. But hopefully this helped you, you know. Yuck, my nose is itchy now. Moms especially, they appreciate me doing these things for their just starting off dancers, especially when they get into high school, when they're moving up, starting to do point. Well, you can do point earlier in high school. You can be in junior high, 10, 11. I forgot what they say is best now. They've changed it over the years. But, you know, hopefully it helps. And, yeah, just let us know if there's a certain kind of video you want us to do. I might not be the best one to do it. I'll get, you know, if one of my dancers is better to do it, or if one of our board members. But I have to do all the DanceWarrior videos. I can have guests, but I have to do all of them because that's my nickname, my brand, my trademark. official registered trademark. Okay, that is it. I'm gonna go on to do another set of videos, and yeah, I guess that's all. I'm looking for my heart. Where's my heart? I just had it. Here it is. Okay, beautifuls and beloveds, take good care. Much love to you. Happy dancing. Enjoy it. I hope you find a lot of gratification and satisfaction in your pursuit, even if you're doing it on a hobby basis. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure you're gonna find a lot of joy in it, and ask us any questions. We'll see if we can help you, okay? So much love. Oh God, I just touched all these shoes and I'm kissing the bottom of my head. Oh God, bye.